Hi, Dennis here, Capital Training and Shoeing. Doing a recap on part 3 of a 3-part series. This is bucking horse to safely riding. That's what this one is riding the horse. We spent the first 2 videos preparing this horse to be ridden, and now I'm going to get on his back. You're going to see when I get on this horse's back that he is not just real comfortable. He's up, he's a little more tense than he needed to be. So you're gonna get to see me direct the energy from on top of him until that energy becomes useful. This horse had started to develop a habit of not listening to the rider at all, and while he wasn't listening to me, I was not quitting. I kept going. I had a picture in my mind of what I wanted that horse to look like, what I wanted him to feel like. So I started out sending him on a right circle. I did make one verbal error when I started off. I told you I was using my left leg, and if you'll notice, I'm using my right leg. The reason that I said my left leg is because my thoughts were going to that horse, and I was in focused concentration and talking at that moment. When I'm focusing that much on trying to keep from getting bucked off, excuse me for saying the wrong word there, but anyway, that was why that I made that comment there. But it's just in the beginning. That's the only one. But there's a lot that goes on in this video, as there are on all 3 of these part 3 series. This one, it looks a little crude, I'll tell you that. I mean, it looks like the horse has kind of got his head too high, and he's not listening to me. I'm sitting up there just holding his head up, and it looks like I'm allowing this horse to be in a position that's less than becoming. I'm doing that on purpose. I'm riding this horse in this way so that the horse makes a choice to find a better posture, to find a better attitude, to find a better way to become comfortable. If he wants to hollow his back and stick his nose up, I'll oblige him and help hold his nose up. And then I'm going to let him wear that uncomfortable posture by continuing on. No, it's not pretty, but we're not showing this horse. We're not in a show. We're not trying to make this horse look pretty. We're trying to get this horse safe enough so the lady that owns him can get on and not have her life in danger every time she gets on this horse. So forget that you're seeing something that's less than showroom perfect. This is sometimes what has to happen in the real world on a horse that'll probably never see the inside of a show ring ever in his life. He just needs to go left when he's told to go left, right when he's told to go right, straight down the trail, and not be thinking about jumping out from underneath this young lady. So get past it not looking real pretty and realize that it's not looking real pretty for a purpose. And we're going to hold him to that purpose. And it's kind of like putting a recipe together and then putting it in the oven. We've got this horse in the oven. He's cooking. The ingredients are cooking. And if you take it out of the oven before it's done cooking, you just have a sloppy mess. But if you wait and you take it out at the right time, now you've got a beautiful cake or whatever it is you were baking right there in front of you that tastes real good. If you leave it in there too long, you burn it. So there's 2 sides to this picture here. The timing of the quitting is very important. How long it takes for the horse to find a better way of traveling, how long does it take for a horse to quit pushing on your hands, how long does it take for a horse to quit pushing on your legs, is up to the horse. And this horse takes longer to find it than I would like for him to, but it took as long as it needed to take for this horse to find some understanding. But you're going to see, if you watch this movie to the end, you're going to see a drastic change in attitude. You're going to see a drastic change in posture, and you're going to see a picture turn pretty. I held on to my clear mental picture was at the end of this video. And it came through because I held it throughout the entire process. So it's a process that works. It works every time. Now remember that this horse was broke prior to this video. We're not starting a colt here. We're repairing a horse that had learned some bad behavior. So we're dealing with that to make this horse safe. So enjoy the videos. I'm glad to have you along with us. Thank you.